Thanks for hitting Fly Players, the channel featuring exciting people. It's on and popping. Now for a backstage interview with Rachelle Ferrell by Ashley Williams at the Baldwin Hill Crenshaw Plaza live concert.
Hi, everybody. This is Ashley Williams, and I'm here with Rachelle Ferrell.
Hey.
Amazing.
Thank you. How you doing?
Amazing.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I have to say, this is like, okay, so I'm 24 years old. And so
You're
for
baby
me,
girl.
I know. And so I was so excited. Like, I had never heard you live before, right?
Wow. Well, welcome to the
And
family.
so when I heard your music, it just was like I got goosebumps all over, and now I have like a female crush on you. I was like, I like her. She's so wonderful. And so one of the things that I found really inspiring about you, especially just from you being on stage, you were talking about you put in your time to be the amazing, wonderful human being, spirit, artistic instruments, vocal. What type of time did you have to put in? What were you speaking on in order to be who you were?
Hours, an entire lifetime when others were going through the other rites of passage, you know, boyfriends and dating and parties and all other various and sundry activities. All of that passed me by because I was right here on this piano and with the vocal thing. It was a constant thing. It was an obsession, which was this passion and a compulsion, obsession, all of that. It was, but I always knew that this is where I was supposed to be and what I was supposed to be doing, and it was just this pull.
Yes.
And I didn't realize that I missed anything until after the fact. And then I felt like, no fair. I can't go up and get that back. Right. I didn't go on a date until I was 40-some years old.
No.
I'm not lying. If I'm lying, I'm flying backwards, upside down.
No.
For real, though.
Oh, my gosh.
That's real.
Well, that's true talent right there.
I didn't know how to act.
Really? How was that?
Because, I didn't do the girlfriend thing back then. I was in that piano and in the music, writing music. And so I didn't hang out with the girls until I got grown. I was like, wow, I miss this. I like this.
I would think for you'd be intimidating to anyone because of how talented you are and what an instrument you
all the
are.
time. When you said hi, I said, hi, Ashley. My name is Rachelle Ferrell. I can't talk to you because I'm always singing what you doing, girl, now. I don't walk around.
I just want to say, especially for me as a woman, a young adult growing into being a woman, you know, like your song, Sister. Oh my God, like, whoa, you know what I mean? Self-empowerment.
Yes.
Like, where does that come from? When did that
Living
start,
it.
that journey come for you to want to empower women?
Well, when I was your age, I was so shy. I was like a deer in headlights the entire time of my entire 20s. Yeah. Anything anybody told me, I believed them. I was gullible, naive. I took everything at face value, and it was a very difficult time for me because I began to realize that the world was not the way my parents told me it was. You know, there are folks that will lie to you. There are folks who will deliberately deceive you and manipulate, and and so that was very difficult for me. And going through that, step by step, and with each trauma, really snatched away a little piece of my self-esteem. So I didn't want other young women to go through it the way that their 20s in the way that I did. And I wanted them to know how fabulous they were from the very beginning, out the door. Yeah. That you can do anything you want to do. You can be anything you want to be. You must believe in yourself, love yourself. Self-love is the biggest piece. And if you get that early on, then you can soar and follow your dreams wherever they lead. And so because I went through it, I didn't want anyone to have to go through it in the same way I did, the hard way.
Right.
Yeah, that's what that was born out of. And that's why Sister means so much to me.
Oh, you were just like, oh my God. Rachelle, I love you. For real, no, seriously. Like, and what you were saying when you were at my age, younger, you were being gullible and all that. Like, that's how I feel. And I'm learning how to be more strong in myself.
Follow all of the rules that your parents set.
Yeah.
That good guys always, finish first, and the crime doesn't pay, and it doesn't. But we take these virtues and these truisms to heart in such a way that we think that everyone else does the same thing, and that's just not the case. So we have to learn how to acquire and cultivate discernment, so that while those things are true, they're not true for everyone. And so when someone comes into your life, you have to discern who this person is, who they are physically, who they are in their spirit, who they are in their heart and soul. And then you can learn, through learning about human nature, you know what the potential is. Okay, if someone does that, then there's a potential that they could do this. You know what I mean? And so the more you know about human beings and human nature, the more comfort level we kind of grow into, or can sit down into, because I'm not afraid of everything now, because I know a little something.
Right.
You know what I mean? Right. So just trust yourself.
Okay.
And increase your discernment skills and learn about human nature. Even as you're learning about your particular craft or your area of endeavor, because it involves people no matter what you do, right?
Right.
Learn about folks.
Thank you. Oh my gosh. Well, you guys, we're with Rachelle Ferrell. She's such an amazing, beautiful spirit, vocal instrument, funky woman. We got it all down. Thank you guys so much. Rachelle, you're so good.
Thanks for checking out my channel. Peace.